This is the Satin Lounge, the most seductive soundtrack in the atmosphere. I Need You Now. From the new CD, Electric Hum by KYLER England, tonight's very special guest. Welcome back to Pillow Talk, KYLER.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely honored to have you here. Electric Hum is, it's so, I think translucent is the word that I want to use. It felt so different from your usual acoustic feel, which, you know, we're used to with the piano and the strings. And as we mentioned before, the acoustic version of some of these songs are also available in KYLER's new EP, The Spare Key Sessions. You need to add that to your collection. I'm telling you, you won't regret getting either one or both or whatever. They're just really great pieces of work. But I got to tell you, KYLER, that I'm feeling you, girl. Feeling you big time. Why did you decide to go electronic or electric with the drum machine and the, keyboard?
Well, it's interesting. I kind of followed the path of the organic-based pop rock singer-songwriter for many years. Mm-hmm. And then the Rescues evolved, and that's the band that I'm in, and I play a lot of instruments in that band. And while that band was happening, I threw a random connection to a guy who works with DJs. He manages DJs. I got connected into the world of DJs and started collaborating with DJs from Europe. Mm-hmm. And they would send me tracks. They'd send me their productions, and I would write a song on top of that, like the lyrics and melody, right, record the vocal, and send it back. Mm-hmm. And we worked in this very modern way. I've only met one of the DJs I've ever worked with in person. Right. So I got involved in that world, and it was really freeing because I got to explore a different side of my songwriting. Mm-hmm. But also, I felt like my voice took on a different color in that world. It's like, if you put blue and orange next to each other, they mm-hmm. both really pop. Right. In a different way than if you were to put blue and green next to each other. Mm-hmm. That's how I felt about when I heard my voice in an electronic setting. It was like, wow, that really pops out in a different way. You
felt it so much that you have an alter ego name. How do you pronounce your alter ego name that does dance tracks or DJ tracks?
It's Relic.
Relic.
And it's actually my first name, KYLER, backwards.
Okay. So Relic gets their boogie down on. I got it.
But yeah, I kind of, I had been doing that one kind of sound for a long time, and I just got really inspired by surrounding my voice with just a different palette. And mm-hmm. so I decided, why don't I merge my two worlds and bring together the organic singer-songwriter side right. with this new electronica side and meet in the middle and see what happens? Because I feel like when you put an acoustic piano or an acoustic guitar next to programmed drums and synths and then put in the organic voice on top of that, there's mm-hmm. something really cool that happens. There's a really mm-hmm. cool tension between all the elements that you don't get in a 100% electronica track or a 100% acoustic track. Wow. And so I went to this producer that I decided I wanted to work with, and his name is Bill Leffler. And he had done some electronica before, but never delved into it quite so deeply, and he was totally game and excited. And so we started making the record not knowing what was going to happen. We thought, let's try a few songs and see what happens. And we both just got addicted, and we just had the time of our lives. It was like Christmas for me. It was like getting all these new toys to play mm-hmm. with in the studio that I hadn't had before. And so it was just a total joy making that record. And
well, it's been rewarding for you. Didn't you win the 2011 electronic?
Yeah, the International Songwriting Competition.
Yes.
I won the electronica dance category for We Rise Like Smoke.
Wow. Would you ever think that was going to be something on your resume?
I had no idea.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. So it's not like a total left turn. I feel like it's still in line with where I came from, so that people can follow me on my evolution. And I think fans too, sometimes fans get disillusioned when an artist kind of changes sound a bit, but also bands can get bored when you put out the same kind of record over and over again.
Yeah, it's a balance. Balancing act there. I think that brings us back to the electric hum. And matter of fact, I want to share some of that with the Satin Lounge, if that's okay with you, KYLER.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, this first track, Leave the Light On, was, I thought, pretty catchy. It was just classic. It was just classic, KYLER.
If you need to run for a little while, that's okay with me, guys. Whenever you're coming home, I'll leave a light on for you. Whenever you're coming home, I'll leave a light on for you. It doesn't matter how long it takes, you know that I'll be waiting. Whenever you're coming home, I'll leave a light on for you.
Back to those lyrics, I love them. Your lyrics seem to hold this truth about, I am your peace, I'm the one to save you, I'm unconditionally here. It's like this constant longing to fix and repair the love, you know. Would you say that I'm accurate about that?
I love that, yeah, and it's, when I write songs like that, sometimes it's from the point of view of wanting to be that person for someone else. But other times, I'm actually telling the story from someone else's point of view in my life. So, but yeah, I think that's an ongoing theme for me, like that idea of steadfastness and being with someone forever and always being there for them and them being there for you. And so that particular song and a lot of the album came out of, I went through just a pretty rough, rotten period with a few friends and was just having a hard time and I wanted to write an album that was uplifting. I wanted to come out on the other side of that with a better understanding and rather than writing, an angry album, I could have written, sad, angry songs about the situation, but I just knew that I wanted to find the silver lining in it and find the lesson in it. And so that particular song, I remember that day, I was really struggling with writing. I was sitting at my keyboard and was, if you can imagine song ideas figuratively, like being like sheets of paper. And there was like a stack, a mountain of balled up songwriting ideas behind me that I had started, like balled up and thrown over my shoulder.
I see the visual, yes.
I was just struggling and something came to me, like literally, I had been writing for like maybe like 4 or 5 hours and really wasn't happy or excited or moved by anything I was doing. And then just kind of the idea came to me that there are people in your life for whom there's always a place. It doesn't matter what happens. Sometimes you go through a rough spot together, but you come out on the other side and there will always, always, always be a place for them in your world. And there are not many people like that in your life. I mean, any one person can probably count those people on both hands. And those people are really, really special. And so that's kind of where that song came from, is getting to that idea of, yes, we're going through a rough thing, but you're always going to be in my world, and I'm always going to be in yours.
So, in other words, I was absolutely dead on saying.
You were right.
Absolutely. Try this one on.
Yeah, you can take these things to heart. Sometimes it's easy